Hello and welcome to the first lecture note or rather training session on the 2 weeks AI content creation and monetization training organized by Premif Global Services in partnership with Premif YouTube channel. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so to subscribe so that you get notified whenever we drop a new video, a new training, and a new update. So, in the first training session, we've been looking at understanding artificial intelligence. We want to know what artificial intelligence truly is. We also like to differentiate between AI, machine learning, and generative AI. Also, in the course of our training today, we'll look at popular AI tools, and then we'll see how AI is changing work and life. Then we'll install our first AI tool, ChatGPT, and test it out with our very first prompt. So without much ado, let's begin. AI is one of the most important technology in our generation. So whether you're a student, you're an entrepreneur, an employee, a teacher, a content creator, a job seeker, AI can actually help you to become more productive and create new income opportunities for you. Usually, many people think AI is only for programmers, techies, or computer scientists, but that is not true. If you know how to use WhatsApp, Facebook, or YouTube, you can actually learn how to use AI. The goal of this training is not to make you an AI prompt engineer, but to help you solve everyday problems, improve productivity, and help you to make money. So this training is designed for students, designed for complete beginners, designed for career professionals, and also designed for entrepreneurs. So it's a training for everybody. I want to begin from scratch. I want to break down what AI truly is. So what is AI? The full meaning of AI is actually artificial intelligence, and it is the ability of computers to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. That is to say that tasks that usually require human input, human ability, computers, machines, and devices are now trained to perform such tasks. And some of these tasks actually include understanding language, answering questions, solving problems, writing documents, translating languages, creating images, generating videos, and making recommendations. So you can put it simply as AI is like that super smart assistant who never gets tired, very intelligent, never complains, work 24 hours a day, and can answer almost any question within seconds. That is what AI is like. AI is not a human being. It just simply uses large amount of information that has been fed it to actually generate useful responses. How do we use AI every day? Many people use AI every day even without realizing it. Example, your Google Map. When your Google Map suggests the fastest route, that is actually AI. When YouTube recommends a video and a content that you enjoy, that is actually AI in action. When Facebook recommends friends for you, that is AI. When Gmail and Google and your keypads recommends or predict your next words, that is actually AI. When Netflix recommend movies based on your history, That is AI in action. And when your banking apps detect frauds by spotting unusual activity, that is AI in action. So really, AI is already a part of our daily lives. Now let's look at the difference between AI, artificial intelligence, ML, machine learning, and then Gen AI, that is generative AI. So because many people usually mix up these words and then makes it sound so complex. So let's break it down. AI is actually like the entire company. It is the broad concept of making computers super smart that performs tasks that require intelligence. So think of AI as the entire university or the entire company. Machine learning is one department, generative AI is another department. So machine learning is a branch of AI. So instead of programming every instruction, we actually train computers using data so that they can learn patterns. For example, a bank can train its system using millions of previous transactions so that it can actually detect fraud. While generative AI is another branch of AI that creates new content. It can generate text, it can generate images, it can generate videos, music, presentation, computer codes. And examples of generative AI include ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Microsoft Copilot, Google Flow, and the rest of them. So these are different types of generative AI tools. So you can think of it this way: AI is the entire company, machine learning is one department, and generative AI is another department that is responsible for content creation, for creating content. So all of these actually work together. Let's look at popular AI tools. Today there are hundreds of AI tools, but the most popular ones that we can find anywhere, anytime. ChatGPT, which is very useful for writing, for brainstorming, for research, for emails, and generating business ideas. Google Gemini is also useful for research, Google integration, and summarizing content. It can also generate images as well. Claude is used for long document analysis, is used for deep reasoning, reports, books, and professional writing. Microsoft PowerPoint, rather Microsoft Copilot is best used for Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, office productivity. It's also useful for research as well. We also have notable examples like Canva AI, which is used for flyer design, posters, social media graphics, presentation, videos. We have Gamma is very useful for creating presentation, and this is what career professionals will find very useful. You can use Gamma to create presentation. For example, this presentation that you are seeing on my screen was actually made using Gamma. I fed it the information and it brought out the images, the arrangements, and the rest of them. That's why it saves you time. AI actually makes saves you time and make your work faster and smarter. Now let's look at how AI is actually changing the world. In jobs and careers, AI automates repetitive tasks and frees you for creative and strategic work. It makes email writing easier, better, and faster. It also makes report writing, meeting minutes, presentations, data organization. Entrepreneurs and businesses, you can use AI to generate business plans for social media content, marketing ideas, customer support, product descriptions, and marketing assets like the flyers and the rest of them. For students and education purpose, AI could be a study assistant, research assistant, assignment support, exam preparation. For content creators and income generation, AI, let's break it down to content creation first. For content creation, you can use AI to create YouTube scripts, Facebook posts, Instagram captions, TikTok ideas, blog articles. You can actually use AI to create AI videos that can be used as faceless YouTube channel. Yes, a lot of channels are based on AI videos, creating interesting movies, interesting stories, long form, short form, which are actually making wave and generating income. So for freelancers and income generation, you can actually use AI to offer writing services, flyer design, presentation, resume writing, virtual assistant, social media management. AI can actually be useful in all this freelancing role. It makes your work easier, faster, save you costs, and create source of income. Not just like people complain that AI is taking up job, AI is also creating new job opportunities. So let's look at AI myths and misconceptions. So the first myth is that AI will replace everyone. The reality is that AI will replace some tasks but not all jobs. The truth is people who know how to use AI will actually replace those who who do not know how to use AI. So it's good we're having this training now so that you'll be better equipped with the knowledge of AI so that you don't lose your standing in the marketplace. Second myth is that AI is always correct. AI is actually improving, but it can make mistake. So always verify important information. There's something called AI hallucination. That is when AI starts making mistake and start giving you false information. So do well to cross-check the information you are getting. The third myth about AI or misconception about AI is that AI is only for programmers. The reality is that anyone can use AI, just like anyone can use a smartphone and send email. Anyone can use AI. If you can chat on WhatsApp, you can actually use AI because most of these AI are conversational AI and they make use of natural language processing. So anyone can actually use AI. The fourth myth is using AI is cheating. That's not true. AI is actually a productivity tool and then businesses, entrepreneurs, they are looking for ways to make work faster. So if you have AI, if you are AI inclined and compliant, and you have a tool that can make the work faster, it's not cheating, it's actually being smart because the lesser the number of hours you spend in the work, the greater the income and productivity. So AI is a productivity tool. The important thing is that you should use it responsibly and ethically, like any other tool. Now let's look at our first AI prompt. So, but what is a prompt? A prompt is simply a message or an instruction that you give to AI. The clearer your prompt, the better the response. So for example, you could tell AI, write a professional email to my boss requesting a meeting. And for ideas, you could tell AI to give you 5 business ideas that you can actually start with your smartphone. In learning, you could bring up a topic and tell it to explain it to you in simple terms. For example, explain artificial intelligence in simple terms. For content creation, you could tell it to write a 300 words blog post about healthy eating, and within seconds, it will generate that for you. So, like I said, there are different AI tools that we can use. But let's start with the most popular one by far, which is actually ChatGPT. So, in doing that, you can go to your App Store or your Google Play Store and search for ChatGPT. You tap install, open it, and you sign up. You can sign up, that is create an account with your Gmail account, your Microsoft account, your Apple ID account, or any other mail you like to use. Just open up. ChatGPT is actually free to download and use, and the basic version gives you everything you need to get started. There is actually a paid version. All these AI tools, they have the paid and subscription and pro versions. However, the basic ones can actually serve you as a complete beginner. And when you need to advance, you can then subscribe to the pro versions to make your work faster and then make conversations with it longer. So after you've signed up, you can now ask your first question. You don't need to overthink it. Just type in any question and make your request to AI. For example, you can just ask AI, what business can I start in Nigeria with 50,000 naira? And you'll be surprised the response that it will give you. You could also write a birthday message for my mother. You could also write explain artificial intelligence like a 10 years old. Or for students, you can say create a timetable for someone that is preparing for WAEC. It's going to give you some responses. So observe the response and notice how quickly AI generates a coherent and often helpful response within seconds. Feel free to follow up with more questions or refine your prompt. As a matter of fact, some AI tools can actually suggest questions and alternatives and even advise you based on the prompt you give it. What are some of the best practices for using AI? To unlock the full potential of artificial intelligence, you should consider these guidance for effective interaction. Number one, be specific. The more precise your instructions, the better the AI can understand your intent and deliver relevant results. Number two, give enough details. Provide the necessary context, examples, and constraints to guide the AI generation process. You ask follow-up questions. Refine your initial responses by asking for clarifications, expansions, or alternative perspective. Then you verify important information. Always double check facts, figures, and critical information generated by AI, as it can sometimes hallucinate or provide inaccurate data. Don't copy blindly. AI is a tool for assistance, not a replacement for your own critical thinking and inputs. So always review and edit its outputs. Then use AI to support your thinking, not replace it. Leverage, leverage AI to brainstorm, to draft and summarize, freeing up your time for higher level analysis and creativity. Just remember that the quality of your prompts significantly determines the quality of your results. As we draw to the end of today's session, now it's time to put our skills to the test. Your assignment, and then you have to submit your assignment to the email right to premif@gmail.com. You actually see this email on the description of the channel. So if you go to the channel Premif YouTube, in the description of the channel, you will see the email. And I'll also put the email on the description of this video. So write to premif@gmail.com. As a matter of fact, let me type it in here as a new slide. So this is where you submit your your email. So you should submit your assignment rather than I'm going to give you to this email here. Write to premif at gmail.com. So because I'll be giving you assignment and I would want you to do your assignment. So what is your assignment? You tell AI to ask ChatGPT to generate five viable business ideas that you can start in Nigeria, considering your local resources and market needs. You also tell ChatGPT to create a 1 week study timetable. You can specify the subject or the exam for a more personalized plan. Then prompt ChatGPT with this prompt: what are the 10 ways I can use AI to make money in Nigeria? Review the suggested methods and consider their feasibility. So take note on the responses you receive, put it in a document and then send to the email below. This will help you understand AI versatility and how to leverage it for your different purposes. So I'd like to see your responses. Send it to this email and I will see it and take notes and then review it, give you my feedback. So in summary, today we've learned about artificial intelligence, that it enables computer to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. We've also learned about difference between machine learning, generative AI. And machine learning allows the computer to learn from data, while generative AI creates new content such as text, images, videos, and presentation. We've also learned about how AI is having impact in different sectors and in different career. AI is transforming businesses, education, and workplaces globally. We've also know that anyone with a smartphone can start using AI, and we've also looked at some popular AI tools from ChatGPT to Claude to Microsoft Copilot to Gamma and the rest of them. And AI is a tool that enhances human productivity. It is not a replacement for creativity, critical thinking, or ethical judgment. In our next class, we'll dive further into prompt engineering. That is how you communicate with AI. It's the skill of giving AI clear and effective instructions to produce high quality results, because the result you get is dependent on the inputs you give AI. So in our next class, you will discover how you can write better prompts that generate better responses for businesses, to generate precise insight, marketing copy and strategic plans. In education, we see how we can obtain tailored explanation, research summaries and study guides. We also look out for content creation, how you can produce compelling articles, ideas and drafts with ease. Then everyday tasks like streamline routines and get quick, accurate information for daily needs. So mastering this skill is one of the most valuable ways to leverage AI effectively. And with this, I would like to say thank you very much for joining in the training session today, and I will look forward to the next one. Do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Premif, and turn on the notifications so that you get notified of our next class. Thank you. You can join the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group, the link is actually on the description of the YouTube channel. If you check on the description, see the link to the WhatsApp group and the email. I would also put it in the description of this video. Thank you.